Welcome to LKN Connect People in the Know. I'm Margi Kyle, and today I have a very special guest for you. I'm proud to introduce Debbie Dalton, mother of Hunter Dalton, and the strongest woman I've ever met, and I'm proud to know her. Debbie and her husband turned tragedy into triumph. And I would love, Debbie, for you to tell the story of how you lost your son and how you have turned that into triumph, helping one school at a time and hundreds of children in the area.
Thank you. Thank you so much for always being so supportive and for your kind words. And yes, Hunter was our boy, and he was something special. Anybody that ever met him said minimum they got a big smile from him, but usually a hug. You know, he had a gift for making everybody he met feel special. It was a very unique gift. I know I sound like a mom who's just bragging on her child, but
As
this
you
is
should.
real. This was real. He was the happiest person I've ever known. He just loved life and lived life to the fullest and had so many things going for him. And he had actually graduated college, graduated at UNC Charlotte, and landed a really good job in Raleigh, Durham. I mean, life was just smiling on Hunter. He loved and was loved in return, living life to the fullest. And he came home Thanksgiving weekend, 2016, and we had an incredible weekend. And then he left to go back to Raleigh on Sunday. And I remember doing the mom thing, walking down the driveway, just waving at him as he left. And he texted me that night, "Home safe, Mom. Love you so much." And the very next night, I was writing cards at my kitchen table, Christmas cards, just started them, and started to sign our name. And I wrote Randy's name and mine, and I started to write Hunter's. And then I'm like, do I put his name? Because he has moved out on his own. And then I just got a big old smile on my face and was like, it's always been Randy, Debbie, Hunter. It always will be. And right when I had that thought, my phone rang and it said Hunter, but it was his roommate. And he was calling to tell us that Hunter had overdosed, which just was so incredulous to us. I mean, we just never saw this happening in our world. And we now know that what happened to Hunter was not an overdose. It was fentanyl poisoning. But it was so shocking to our core. Hunter was so strong that he survived. And I held his hand in the hospital for 7 days and held his hand as he took his last breath. He never regained consciousness. And as a result of how shocking this was to us, we knew that we had to do something. We knew that if there's any way we could stop another family from going through this horror, we would do it. So we started the Hunter Dalton HD Life Foundation to educate and warn. There is no such thing anymore as recreational drugs. Young people need to know it. It's still incredulous to me that they don't know all about fentanyl, that they don't know fentanyl is found in pills. So that's our life mission now. We not only go to schools, we go to businesses. We've traveled, quite frankly, to several states and have also worked with North Carolina governor and attorney general, to do what we can do.
How can people help?
Share the story. They can go to our website, thehdlife.org, and see more about what we're doing. But certainly
And you really get to know Hunter on that website too.
Thank you. Yeah, it's hard not to. Thank goodness I was such an obnoxious picture and videographer. Like I'm so grateful for that because I have incredible memories of him. But yeah, if people can just share his story, talk honestly with your kids. The generic drugs are bad for you is no longer relevant. You have to be specific. There are no drugs or no sources out there that are safe. And parents need to be more diligent. I know parents have so much on their plates, but it kind of doesn't matter what school your kid gets into if they're not alive to attend.
That's right.
It really is a priority. And I'm telling you, it crosses all demographics. You can't think that this would never happen to you. We certainly never saw this coming, and that's the message. But for anybody that's listening, if you have any ins in any schools, if your kids go to a private school and you can open a door and have us come share our story, that's helpful. Or if your business would like to hear it as well.
Wow, you're so good about sharing that story, which I know helps you, but hurts you.
Very astute. It does. It's what kept me going. It's
Yeah.
what got me out of bed when this all happened because I just wanted to stay in bed. But, I have to honor Hunter's legacy of incredible life and incredible happiness. And this is how we're trying to do it. And my son made such an impact on people, and he's continuing to do that
Yes, he is in a very
every
beautiful
day.
way. Yes. And our last few minutes, anything you want to add to that? So again, the website is,
thehdlife.org. And like I said, you can go on there and see, what we've been doing just recently. And this was so heartwarming and heartfelt for us. Our foundation was honored by Governor Stein at the State of the State. And he shared Hunter's story at the General Assembly, which was just so powerful for us. And,
Oh
we
my
feel like
God.
a culmination of a lot of our hard work. But we're not finished, we're going to continue this mission.
Well, he will live on forever because of you both.
And because of who he was.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Well, my heart goes out to you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you for that. I've always sincerely known that you have our backs and
I sure
support us
do. I
and
do.
support our mission. And we are very grateful for that.
So to all of you listening out there, please go to that website. You will enjoy it because he was a beautiful soul. And
Like that.
what you're doing for all our kids, we cannot thank you enough.
Thank you for
Thank
allowing
you.
me to share his story.
Yeah. Go out and make a difference in the world. Bye for now.